Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some very smart marketing ploys that Xbox themselves was involved with. Now, we've actually kind of seen quite a few of these different deals and things popping up when it comes to the Xbox Series X and S, but surprisingly, they were actually an undisputed winner when it comes to basically all this compared to a lot of different type of tech companies. Now, Microsoft actually was pulling off a lot of big deals, and even I myself was a little bit surprised on how good they actually were. And it kind of did seem like with good result that they end up being one of the best things actually for sale for a lot of these Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. So now that we've actually had some information coming out after these deals have come out, it does kind of seem like Xbox kind of pulled off some good genius marketing, especially right for the holidays themselves. We're going to go talk about that, talk about some brand new Starfield news too as well, and the fact that even Xbox is kind of happy that they're kind of separating out here from PlayStation itself. So we got a lot of random things to go and talk about more on the Xbox side, and as well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, or $500 giveaway. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream down below in case you guys want to follow for those bonus, nice little updates / also for bonus entries. We also do have the Target links and Amazon links down below, and let's dive into the video. So as you guys probably have had a chance to go and see, and I even promoted this up on my channel itself from Target, Amazon, etc. But first, the Xbox Series S was actually been hugely in the news. Even as of right now, there's even some Xbox Series S's for sale for just $220 right now for just a limited time only. Now, if you guys have also had a chance to see, we also did go and see a lot of different other various aspects of these consoles being for sale for $200. Some feel like the Microsoft Store, $400 for the Xbox Series X from the Microsoft Store again, and as well $220 right here, as you guys can see, up on Woot, and $200 or so, and I think $210 on Amazon, depending on the various sales that they were actually offered. And that was a very smart ploy. Mainly because the price point for this is like, number one, a fantastic holiday present, and number two, it's only $200, which is an absolute steal in comparison to $500 for the PS5 or Xbox Series X. And we've been seeing a lot of folks, people clamoring about, etc., and it's literally $80 off, like a 27% off discount. Now, as we kind of know, a lot of this, it does make sense because they're basically using these consoles as like a loss leader to go and make sure that people can get into Game Pass, because in theory, if you're paying like 10, 15 bucks a month, and then you go and have your Game Pass for a year, you pretty much already paid for the deal, and as well, Microsoft is making money off of you in the first place. But that's kind of part of the genius marketing strategy, because now apparently the Xbox Series X and as well the Xbox Series S was, funny enough, one of the best Black Friday top products, as it's all being claimed. So new reports are suggesting that the console was a very hot item and overall did fantastic. So the Xbox Series X is one of the most sought after devices during Black Friday, it's so been claimed. And the 2022 holiday shopping trends reported published by Adobe of all places has been updated to include its findings for the last week's Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. So according to the report, the Xbox Series X was one of the 5 hot products during Black Friday. The other 4 were children's show I've never heard of, Bluey. Let me know if you guys have heard that down below. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, drones, and obviously MacBooks. Now, even for our own community, we actually saw a few folks out there that got some new MacBooks, some new TVs. But overall, in my honest opinion, I kind of thought this Black Friday and Cyber Monday was a little bit more on the, well, kind of lamer side. So they didn't have a chance to fully go and determine how it was a hot product. Because if I really had to guess, based on all these prior sales datas and everything else we've had a chance to see, it does kind of seem like the PlayStation 5 probably outsold it, but as well with all these Xbox Series S sales and as well the normal Xbox Series X demand, in theory, maybe the Xbox actually won. I believe as of last year, there was information that the Xbox Series S was actually one of the hottest sellers, even beating out the PlayStations from last year. So with them also being on sale, as well as also the Xbox sales and some of the $100 off deals and these sign-up deals and gift card deals and all of that, I kind of feel like at the end of the day, it was actually probably pretty good. So I never really did go and explain how it kind of determines this and what kind of makes the Xbox Series X more of a hot product than the Xbox Series S or PS5 or Switch, which is why I'm talking about this right now. But we did actually kind of, even for my own kind of community itself, I did see a lot of folks that actually just casually mentioned that they went and bought this. Like I actually had a few folks in my Twitch stream go and say I finally got my Xbox, and I was like, oh, well, they've been in stock for a while. You know, I've mostly been tracking the news still, so why'd it take you so long? And they're like, oh, you know, I just want to get a good time. Oh, I'm getting hyped up for Starfield, which we'll cover up in a second, and all that in between. So it does kind of seem like more folks than we expected were actually getting into this actual content. As I mentioned, there's even an Xbox Series S in a similar report where they actually did go and claim that the Xbox Series S was one of the most top-selling items during Black Friday itself, which is very, very intriguing to go and see. Because a lot of folks kind of assume the PlayStation is like this unstoppable force. And well, it kind of has been. It's been doing really well. I mean, not as good as the Switch has been, which is just a completely different ballpark. But the Xbox has still been keeping up very well. Now, it still is a pretty solid third place, but just showing on how many sales we're getting in the Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X, Black Friday reports, and even reports like this, it kind of goes to show that's just a big thing. So last year, Adobe did go and say that its data actually came from analyzing 1 trillion visits to retail sites, in addition to surveying over 1,000 retailers on their most popular items. It's not really clear if the similar process was used this year, but we just keep on seeing the folks that Xbox has kind of like just been becoming way better than expected. So Xbox Series X wasn't particularly heavily discounted during Black Friday, and also in the UK it appeared to be $20 off, with which is like a Target or GameStop. So the console for actually funny enough for $29.99 instead of $49.99. In the US though, there actually was a big deal funny enough with Verizon, which was doing an 18% off discount on the Xbox All Access Pass, but as well, they also had deals like I mentioned from the Microsoft Instagram, the Xbox Series S deals, and everything all in between. So, apparently Xbox actually came in a lot bigger and a lot better than we're all kind of expecting, and it's kind of funny because I feel like the Xbox has been mostly and easily readily available for stock. Like, people have been pretty easily able just to go and, walk into a store or check online and get a stock, at least comparatively wise to the PS5. So, like, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, if you got the stock there and people are hearing these rumors, and it does kind of seem like now that God of War Ragnarok is out, or I think the next kind of big focus, and at least on big AAA games, is probably going to be on Xbox's Starfield, because that's going to be the next huge major game coming out in the near future. Now, we do have a few other games like Forspoken, Final Fantasy 16, like some other games, Spider-Man rumors and all that, but at the end of the day, I think Xbox is going to hopefully have some good news coming out soon. Plus, also, same thing with the Activision deal and all of that. We just had a lot of Xbox in the news. So, kind of intriguing to see that the Xbox actually pulled off so many cool things and has apparently been doing very well. And now to kind of go and do a little bit more of an additional thing for the Xbox news, where funny enough, Todd Howard, the good old Bethesda guy himself, on Starfield's Xbox exclusivity, it's just awesome. The team gets help over here from its top engineers, though, at Xbox. And this is kind of what I think a lot of folks were expecting. So basically, Starfield is easily one of the most anticipated titles in 2023, but one question that continues to resurface is about the platforms that Epic Space RPG is coming to. In a new interview from the Lex Friedman podcast, legendary game developer Todd Howard was asked once again about the game's exclusivity. So in case you're in need of some reassurance, yes, it's definitely exclusive to Xbox on console. Here's exactly what Todd had to say. It is exclusive. Xbox, PC. Keep in mind for us, that exclusivity is not even unique, even though we've done PlayStation stuff. We were traditionally PC developers at the beginning. We transitioned to Xbox, became our lead platform, like Morrowind was basically exclusive to Xbox, Oblivion was exclusive to Xbox for a long time, and our initial stuff is all Xbox, so we get the development saying or focus on Xbox is not really abnormal for us in any way. Todd then went on to explain how focusing exclusively on Xbox has allowed the development team to actually get more out of the platform it's working with. From a development side, I like the ability to focus and have help from them, the top engineers at Xbox, to say, we're going to make this look incredible on our new systems. It's like, from my standpoint, it's just awesome. Which does make sense, because it's kind of like if you could have like 50 people working on a project versus 5,000. Granted, if it gets a little bit too much, it's always bad. But if you can fine tune those 5,000 folks, the other 50, and have a mega super team of 100 folks that know what they're doing and can fine tune optimization, cutscenes, graphics, storyline, or whatever it may be, that is pretty much all you need to go make a perfect game. So this is why I think a lot of folks are getting so excited for Starfield, because the game itself has a lot of potential. And obviously, if you compare to like a Skyrim or Fallout, some of the best games out there, but we haven't seen one in quite some time, so hopefully it'll turn out being pretty good, besides Fallout 76. So I'm pretty excited, and I really hope this Starfield game doesn't let us down, and it is kind of cool to go and see that Xbox is finally, seemingly, utilizing their developers to make some of these awesome games that everyone get to go and use, play, and enjoy. And for me, I mean, like it all, Game Pass games, more Game Pass games is always kind of nice, but that's just me. So, so give me your thoughts and comments over here on the overwhelming, surprisingly supportive Xbox Series X and S communities, and as well give me your thoughts on the Starfield 2 as well. Would love to hear it down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, or $500 cash giveaway. Look at the Twitter and Twitch stream down below in case you guys want to follow for those bonus entries. And of course, we do have the Amazon links and Target links too as well down below.